Hey guys, this is IntroducingEmy and we're gonna do some layouts here. I'm only gonna do layouts, I think, for page 706 and 705, which are the next two pages. And the only reason I'm doing that is because there's a big action scene coming up and it's gonna take a little more complicated. This is like all of it. Well, except for like there's like a little part at the top where like no action happens and then action for like the whole way. Pretty much to the rest of the chapter, and I'm actually gonna storyboard it out and then kind of sculpt my panels from that. And I don't think I'll do the storyboarding on camera just because my storyboards are kind of garbage and I haven't done them in a long time, and I'm not good at action sequences, and you don't need to see every single failure of mine. So, but for now, we're just gonna do 706 and 707, which are the transition from Rose and Roger talking to Kowalski and Hugh. I should have brought something over to hold up my paper. Oh, sorry for the yawn. My sleep schedule has not been good. I've been having like a lot of migraines this week. And like the past week, I guess since like last Wednesday or something. Back when I first got into doing videos and YouTube and stuff 400 million years ago, I was going through like a really bad headache thing. Oh, by the way, I just wanted to mention, I did like I was originally going to do a spread and I just couldn't figure out how to make it work. So I did some like light blue sketches in my crab sketchbook. I call this my crab sketchbook because it's like an old one from college, but I use it to just like set up like scenes, and like there's like a little Rose and Hugh and I don't know what some of this stuff is. Like I use it to set up stuff that I'm gonna do like for games and things, and like I used to use it a lot when I was doing stuff for Seamus, or oh, there's like an early draft of the volume 1 wraparound cover. Changed quite a bit, but yeah, this is like the sketchbook I use when I'm just like doing random stuff or like sitting in front of the TV. So okay, anyway, so I did a real quick like blue pencil sketch of what I want to do for these next few pages, and I'm basically going to transfer it and try to neaten it up a little bit. But yeah, I tried to do a spread, but I just wasn't feeling it, you know, so that's a thing that will not be happening. But yeah, my sleep's been really bad because I'm like getting these terrible migraines, and my migraines always last for like 48 hours, and I can't sleep usually. In fact, like I can feel this one kind of like, I always get them over my right or my left thigh in like the same spot on either side. It's the worst, man. So what am I doing here? Oh yeah, transferring the blue stuff. So, oh, my foot's kind of falling asleep. I have sort of like, I got a stool to sit on, but you know what? I'm not liking it. Hold on, I'm gonna get my computer chair. Sorry, this is like really unprofessional video making. I'll use the stool as like a side table. You're gonna have to deal with my super squeaky computer chair. I got the stool because it doesn't squeak, but oh wow, I feel really short. I have it set up for my, I'm a low rider when I sit at my computer. I sit like real short in the chair, but let's put it up. Yeah, isn't that computer chair squeak so bad? And that may just bump my drawing table here. Yeah, I need to like take some of my business money and put it towards buying a new computer chair, because this one is trashed. My cat, when she sits on my chair, she has to like tear it up first to make it super comfortable. So the whole chair is like peeled down to like, it had like this like fakey pleather coating on it to make it all black and shiny. And she's like peeled off all the like the pleather coating stuff down to like the canvas that the chair is made out of. So I have blankets draped over it to try to make it like palatable to sit in. I always like over exaggerate Rose's poses and stuff. Like I really pop her hips up funny and stuff. Like I figure I'd rather go too far and like pull it back while I'm doing like the finished version of the page. By the way, this page is literally like right after the ones you read. I'm a little behind on my work. We had a power outage the other night, and Dave, in the middle of the night, without telling me, went to my computer and plugged in our old backup power supply. Now, we weren't positive, but we thought the backup power supply was causing, we thought it was causing my computer to freeze at random times, and especially when I was in Manga Studio for some reason. And so we unplugged it, thinking we were like the cleverest beans in the world, but we weren't sure if that was causing it. Well, we had a power outage the other night, and Dave was worried about my computer, so he plugged the backup power supply in, and the next day, you know, he goes to work, and I didn't know he did it, and he forgot to say anything to me. So I get on my computer, and I'm working on a redo that I wanted to have done yesterday morning. And so I'm working and working, and I'm saving and saving and everything. And my computer freezes. And I thought I did something. I was like, what is going on? And this hasn't happened in months and months and months. And I was like really upset. But I've never lost work from it. And I don't know exactly what happened, but when I started Photoshop back up, I was like, well, I'll just get back to work, and it completely corrupted the entire file. Now, I have a backup thing, not like a backup power supply, but I have a program that runs at night that backs up my work to an external storage, like offsite, so in case like the house burns down, I don't lose all of Train Human or something. It actually backs up my entire computer. It's technically all my comics. Technically all my comics are safe, but I lost all the work I did yesterday, which really sucked big time. The only thing I still have is stuff I did during the stream, but yeah, I was not pleased. I basically just was like, well, I'm done working today, and I went and laid in the bedroom and had a major migraine and was just like, I never want to come out of my shell again. I want to stay forever in here and die and turn into like a little mummified Emmy. Oh man, so I actually haven't gone back. I actually don't have that much left to do on that page from the work I had done, so I'm just being whiny and I don't want to finish it now because I'm like all bitter about my computer crashing. I'm also like we unplugged that backup power supply, and now I'm like really wary of my computer again. Like when I was having all the original crashes, I would like not work. Oh, I just got a dog running at me. When I like finally, we kind of thought we had it all figured out, I was all like super wary of working on my computer. And when I got back to it, I was like saving everything all over the place and like checking all my files a million times and stuff, but that's how I feel again. I'm like, no. It's like, I'm gonna make a really awful comparison, but it's like if you get robbed, like you're out walking the street and a guy jumps you and he's like, give me your purse, and you're like, oh, just take my purse, don't hurt me. And then like after a while, you start getting back into the swing of things, you know, you're carrying your purse a little loosely again, you're going to your self-defense classes, everything's coming up daisies, and then he robs you again, and you're like, fuck! And then you're like back to where you were. The trauma sets back in again. Look at that perfect drawing I just did. There, perfect. Okay, so that is 706. I have to admit, I'm kind of feeling the blue thumbnails I did a little more. I might scan those too and kind of like have both of them. There we go, 706. I am sorry I'm yawning so much. My goodness. My goody goodness. So, 707. It's just a tiny little bit at the top, which is fine. And then it's the beginning of the action sequence. It'll be really bad because I'm not very good at action sequences. These masterful strings. I'm not very warmed up yet today. I just woke up a little bit ago. So Hugh and Kwazgi have been sitting outside Rose's apartment this whole time on the, she has like that little balcony thing. He's so adorable, like, in this scene. He's like, oh, she looks so happy. I'm so proud of her. I'm so happy for her. Like, he doesn't even care about, like, himself or anything. He's just like, oh, I love you, Rose. I hope you're happy. Not in, like, a sardonic way. Like, I hope you're happy. I think I'm going to have Hugh's knees kind of knocked and turned in a little bit. actually gonna say I want these moved. So, because I want like roses like door, balcony door thing, like, and I want that like extended down more, so you're getting like a more full shot outside of her window, and then I'll have, and this will be like centered. It looks like garbage right now, but because I want like Quasi and Hugh to be sitting up on, there's like a railing that's like half circle there, and they're gonna be like up on the sides of the railing. When I go into SketchUp to kind of build, I have the bedroom and then the balcony part connected to it. I have that part built and pretty thoroughly. Yeah. In fact, I have most of Rose's apartment built. I'm like kind of slowly replacing the furniture in it and stuff in SketchUp so that it looks a little more realistic. I had like a lot of stand-ins that were just like blocks basically, but and then inside you'll see Roger and Rose. They're goofing around. They're like dancing around and stuff because they're talking about going out and dancing. And Rose is like bringing up really disturbing memories about her prom night. That to her are not disturbing. She doesn't remember any of this stuff anymore, but to Roger they're not glorious fun times in his mind. Wait, does she say my prom or our prom? My prom. Okay, good, because Roger was a little older than her when he took her to her prom, so it was her prom, not their prom. They didn't go to school together, so okay. It's just a little detail that, like, it's not that big of a deal, but I know somebody would email me and be like, so, their prom, huh? Bet you lied to us, you don't know how to tell a goddamn story. No. Not that bad. Okay, so that is this. That was a really short one. It was a lot shorter than my other one. Normally when I have like big long scenes of talking, I pretty much do the whole scene, except for what I did here where like I have a transitional part that I kind of thread together, but I tend to do that a little separate. But the action sequence coming up is gonna be like a whole big thing. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I'm scared, you guys. I'm so scared. But that'll do it for this one. Do you guys want a little spoiler? You can read like this part. Wait, yeah. You can't read anymore. Okay, it's going away now. Pause the video. Alright. I will see you guys next time. Bye.